Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, Twitch chat, and welcome back to Let Us Play. I'm your host, Father Evan. It's good to be with y'all today, and I see a Father Dave in the background going into the coffee room. Oh, and there goes my editor-in-chief, Jen Sawyer. She's great. But it's good to be back with y'all today. Hope everyone's having a good day. Bray Hurd, congratulations. You have snatched the crown of Fursendom. It is yours this day. Oh, we're getting a peek in from Dave. Hi, Dave. Everyone say hi, Dave. Oh, hi. Hi. You gotta talk into the microphone.
I don't know how that works. Hi, everyone.
We have fun around here. But good to see you, Brick. Good to see you, Beer Fox. Their first will be last, and the last will be first. I don't know about that. Don't know about any fighting over last here. Before we dive into Minecraft, I want to give a thank you and a shout out to Glenda V. Thank you, Glenda V, for the follow. Welcome to the channel. And let's go ahead. Let's dive into some Minecraft. Okay, it's not night yet. So anyway, we were building this this modernist house, and off camera I got more supplies, so I have more quartz, and I've made more of this, the whatchamacallit. Anyway, we're gonna finish off the house in the swimming pool today. Also been making some more charcoal because I am out. Just hope I have enough quartz. Because it's just this last layer up here. I am thankful that was enough quartz. I was worried we'd be off by like 1. That would just be depressing. We'll also start working on the interior details of the house today, I think. But we'll do that after we finish the pool. So one thing I want to do, though, is make these into slabs, because we can use these as a combination of like sinks and countertops and things like that. And as a diving board. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, Mel. Good to see you. Want it that way. Don't want it that way. I want it that way. Who knew you'd be getting, I don't know, is that InSync or Backstreet Boys? I forget. And they're gonna be a homeowner insurance with a diving board? Carriers hate them? Well, that's actually reasonable. But my Minecraft Steve doesn't care. Pools, trampolines, and diving boards. I feel like all of those would lead more, not about the house insurance and more about your health insurance, but I'm not an insurance broker, so I know literally nothing. Backstreet Boys, your first concert ever? Wow. It's honestly not a bad choice. Liability risk: someone comes over or drowns in your unfenced pool or hurts themselves diving board, and homeowner's insurance has to pay out. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I'm doing well. I'm learning about homeowner's insurance. A thing I normally don't have to worry about. Not braining. It's because I placed all of these wrong, that's why. I won't have enough. We're like this close. It's crazy how litigious it gets. Actually, that part doesn't surprise me. I mean, I got to be in a class action lawsuit recently that basically the only stipulation was, did you live in this certain place at this certain time? Like, that was it. For real? As far as I could tell. And it was one of those where I'm like, is this a scam? This feels like a scam. And I did some digging and some research. It's like, no, this is real. This is 100% real. Okay, we're gonna need more clay. Now, I bet I haven't gotten the payout yet. I bet that's gonna be like $2, but... I was in a class action lawsuit against Nationwide for unpaid overtime. Got a couple $100. Nice. What did I win? I don't know yet. Hopefully enough to buy a cup of coffee, even though I don't drink coffee. I think that's like the baseline. My last CPU got me payout from a class action lawsuit because the developers claimed it had 8 cores, but in fact it only had 4 cores, but was really good at using them to simulate having 8 cores. Nationwide was not on your side. I intended to be in a lawsuit for hearing damage from working at Sports Wing establishment. Yeah. It'd be like that, though. Sir, it's hard to be on your side when you won't pay your bill. But I need you to pay my bill. That's what it means to be on my side. It's like the customer's always right. If I say that this sweater is $5, you have to give it to me for $5, right? I mean, the companies whose job it is to take care of a pool of money to give out for incidents is actually more focused on using your money to make more money. I mean, is human greed really that original of a concept? In this, the year of our Lord, 2024. Okay, so this is how this is gonna work in terms of filling up the pool. So that has a nice even top. I'm gonna have to kind of layer the water on, because if I just did it around the edges, it would all kind of like sag in the middle. It would look weird. Insurance? A scam? Not in principle. Then we'll basically just move this over one at a time. Did you know kelp is useful for stabilizing waters? I did not, but I'm also not surprised. That sounds entirely right. Greed is a topic today. My company was purchased and the new parent company has rolled out all their new employee policies and it is rough. Oh no, I am sorry to hear that, Roxy. Yeah, oof. Just make it through January. Just make it through January. The more I do this job, the more I feel bad for all the stuff put on pastors' plates. Leave the poor guys alone. No, make us suffer. A kid. It's been a time. Was still working there because I was grasping to the parental leave with an iron fist. Parental leave was impacted, but luckily I'm covered under old policy. Thank goodness. Oh, that would have been awful if they had... Oh, Hi, so you're 7.5 months pregnant? Cool. We're changing the policies. No, still not. 12 weeks? 4 weeks? That is not acceptable. That is inhumane. That's bad for the development of the child. You're just hurting your future consumers. I am so sorry, Roxy. I am sorry that is... I'm glad you are covered under the old rules. First and foremost, but oofda. Slightly restructured deanery. These are the side of not knowing who you're supposed to reach out to when communication stuff. Oh no, I've done that in other dioceses. I'm good. Only about maximizing profits now? Yeah. Okay, that's the floor of the pool done. Kind of ironic that we're talking about capitalistic greed while I'm making a swimming pool at a private home, but you know, it's all virtual. It is very deeply ironic, and this came up a lot at the Catholic Media Conference, where it's like, hey, we talk about all these cool and important things of like healthcare and, you know, parental leave and things like that. How's that actually going, Catholic employers? Which, you know, I mean, admittedly, most often Catholic employers are more stuck in a reality of like, what money? We've announced a new airframe. So I remember one of the first things I sort of became self-educated on just after ordination was maternity leave and like standards of time. A couple at my parish was explaining the military's parental leave policy, which they'll be using any day now. I thought qualifying birth event was the most amusingly bureaucratic way to describe having a baby. Couple helped stabilize that water, I'm sure. Oh, you were talking in game. I thought you were talking like literally in like the world, like physically. And I was like, yeah, that sounds cool. I'm gonna do it my way, because I don't know where kelp is. I'm gonna make a few more buckets. It's going all over the place. Buckets. It's pronounced bouquet. Shout out to my 1980s British sitcom viewers. I suppose what I should also be doing is just making a water trough. Stumbled upon Philosophy World Cup skit today. Had a good laugh. I don't think I've seen that. That sounds hilarious. I'd say share it in chat, but Automod will eat it. I came across a meme today of it's the trolley problem, and at the start of the trolley problem is Sisyphus pushing his boulder. At one end of the track is the hotel with infinite rooms, but they're fully booked, so they may or may not have room for him. Or the other side is the ship of Theseus, but all its parts have been replaced. I can't believe that there will be a better philosophy joke out there. You saw it today too. Yay, the one brain cell. There we go, that's all I needed. I just started at the wrong end, that's all. Wait, where's the rest of my dirt? Did I put the rest of my dirt away? Why would I do that? I need this dirt. Okay, that looks pretty cool. Just the vertical wall. Oh, I also put unbreaking on my Elytra. So it doesn't wear down as quickly. St. Thomas Aquinas and St. Augustine were the first line refs, which is hilarious. That's perfect. It sounds like something Studio C would make. Had an air of Monty Python. It sounds it. When you first described it, my brain was actually thinking, is this a Monty Python skit? I just don't remember. No. Rotata. So some important context to remember with today's reading. It's the parable of the talents, Luke version. This is in the context of yesterday's gospel of Zacchaeus, like literally in the crowd where Zacchaeus just was or is. So like that's an important piece of framing that we need to keep in mind with it. And I think the servants are really embodied by Zacchaeus of the way that they give of themselves and put themselves out there in service to God, and a reminder of what that means for us also as servants of God, but also this parable is a reminder of the suddenness of the kingdom, that the kingdom comes in unexpected ways and times in our life, and also, you know, the full culmination, we don't know when it's going to happen. And there's also a really funny sort of textual analysis piece with this one. Because you can ask the question, like, how many servants... I screwed this up. How many servants received coins, and then how many servants actually reported back? There's a bit of a discrepancy. And it's theorized, obviously, there's only so much you can ever know. But the general theory is that Luke just got tired. And he didn't want to go through the whole story of 10. But he liked the number 10. So you have the Mark or the Matthew version where it is 3 servants, 3 results. Luke just has the 1, or has the 3 come forward out of the 10, and then I guess the other 7 just went somewhere for lunch. It's just a fun little note. Yeet. Plus Beer Fox, why would I use kelp in my swimming pool? Then I'd have kelp in my swimming pool. Luke really does love 10. Yeah. He does. He's like Ty Dillinger. Wrestling jokes. The water is so gosh dang pretty. It really is. I think that's my favorite part of this whole mod is how the water looks. Especially with how underwater looks. Like, everything's just a little warbly. To fix the... Yeah, but then I'd have algae. I should figure out how to put ray tracing for Minecraft now that I have a 4070. Surprisingly easy. It's literally just, this is just a shader pack. Like, it's not a, like, the only mod I had to install was a thing called Optifine, which is like dirt easy to install. And it just manages it for you. Also, it gives you the ability to zoom. There we go. Physics-defying self-subsuming fluid flow, or algae. I like breaking the laws of physics. I once fell upstairs at the end of my physics final. That wasn't on the test or anything. I just happened to fall in such a way where I fell upstairs. That was with Dr. Jan Soika. He was a great man. Attended the same parish as myself, because there was only one parish in the entire place. But still. And with a name like Jan Soika, you'd think, you know, something East European, and indeed he is. His parents were both born and raised in Poland. He is very Polish. He himself was born and raised in Scotland, so he just has the thickest Scottish accent. Remember, in conceptual physics, we calculated our own personal horsepower. How much horsepower does a Mel have? I'm interested and also afraid. Hey, Chizo. Roxy has a hard time understanding actual Scots, i.e. watching Taskmaster. Oh, the tongue of my people. Not even a 1. That was a weird thing for me to learn, is that horses are, one horse does not have 1 horsepower. One horse usually has like, what, like 4.5 horsepower? It could be Welsh. Ugh. Horsepower is weird. Is this vanilla? Yes, other than the fact that I'm using a shader pack. But all blocks, physics, rules, etc. are all vanilla. We built that! I stopped having random European science professors when I gave up on engineering and went to medieval history. Yeah, then you just had random European history professors. You really just traded one eccentricity for another. Aw, thank you, Mel. Beer Fox, you are absolutely right, by the way, on the brown glazed terracotta. That looks amazing under the water. I put up with you. Hey, no self-deprecating from my chat. I self-deprecate. That's streamer's prerogative. Y'all are out here trying to give me the feels. I only do it's funny? Melody, no! All right, look at that. We got a swimming pool. Also, Melanie, you said it would be bad to have a diving board, but what if you can just come from your deck and go yeet? Sheesh. Well, I did dive into the shallow end. I dove into the middle-ish end. Here, I'll dive into the deep end. I'd have laughed if I hit the diving board. Don't talk about my friend that like that is my go-to for self-deprecating comments. That is a good one, too. Thank you for knowing what sus and yeet means. Just kind of want to vibe for a moment. Okay, so let's start talking furniture, which is always kind of a tricky thing in Minecraft to simulate. Kid shoved his binder off the desk and I asked him why he yeeted his binder across the room, and the whole class was in shock that I knew what eat meant. Well, I say this as someone who was a child. They probably think you're all... They think we're all old. Okay, so I'll definitely want like a second bed to make it a double wide bed. Heat isn't even new. Yeah, but to children it is. Gail, just wait until Thaddeus comes home from school and is like, hey, do you know about Pokemon, Dad? I bet you didn't know about Pokemon. I said MySpace in a 6th grade classroom and had to explain myself. I was 18 at the time. Ouch. And you were a baby. That kids will have a Game Boy. Okay, so we have some smooth quartz slab that we can use for like sinks and things. So I'm thinking kind of couches here. Knew it fine was a thing. And then like kitchen in this corner and dining area over here, like a table. So kind of have like a sink situation around here. Guess we'll put the fridge simulacrum there. MySpace is in the danger zone at which someone is at risk of being randomly hit by... Well, I'm thinking more like a sink, because then like having like wood countertops around it. So we need to pick out a wood. Maybe dark oak would be appropriate. And I know what you're saying. Haven't we gone on this adventure before? Haven't we gone looking for Dark Oak and never found it? Yes. But I have found it since. Ish. We'll find out. I'm pretty sure there's some kind of over this way. Do I have a Dark Oak orchard yet? Nope. In fact, we spent one entire stream, I remember, looking for Dark Oak and went pretty darn far to the point that the server was glitching. Just because it was loading in so many chunks at once. Oh, you do remember? Yeah. That's when you go, your nature's compass. Oh. My nature's compass. It's called my intuition and hope and blind optimism. Hey, Spartan Pope. Hey, you were at the Come and See weekend. That's awesome. Voice crack. Hello. Hey, glad you were at the Come and See weekend. That's awesome. I hope you had a good time. No. It's a desert on the left side. Then you'll get there. So the Come and See retreats are retreats hosted at our seminary for young men discerning priesthood and religious life. So it's kind of a weekend of both information of like spending time asking questions, structured time of like presentations on different things, but also, intentional prayer time and just community time, kind of seeing what the lived experience is like in some way. I went to a few before joining. It was definitely a good experience to begin the lengthy You've begun the application process. Hey, that's fantastic. Yeah, and yeah, it's lengthy. Hang in there, though. It's good, though. A lot of the application process leads to a lot of self-review. Oh, that is fantastic, Spartan Pope. I will be praying for you, your discernment to your application, and God willing, you get accepted the novitiate, I can get to meet you in person. Thanks for calling you, young man. I'm 38. You're not that much older than me. You're still in your 30s. You still qualify as young adult for young adult ministry. Barely. I still count it. Definitely young at heart. Hey, that's always a good thing to have. What's that make me? Fantastic in your own way. It would appear that a majority of chat is in their 30s. Checks notes. I'm not playing Fortnite. I am playing Minecraft, which tends to attract a younger audience, but everything else. Hey, Little Cheesies. We got Cheezo and Little Cheesy. So much cheese. Is the cheese thief here as well? That's an actual user. I haven't seen him lately, but I have seen him maybe last month in P-Tony's channel. I should have brought a bed. I'm not here for the Minecraft. Aw. You're here for the sweet, chill hop vibes. And I guess your friend is here too. Little Cheese is part of your family. Don't know Cheese Thief. Ah. Well, that's probably good because if you're Cheezo and Little Cheesy, maybe you don't want to be thieved by the Cheese Thief. I'd be 45 at ordination, God willing, but I figure it can still act a solid 25 years. Oh, I'd say at least 30. I just tuned for the going live section and skip most days. Look, if Rich Whitney can get ordained at almost 60, you'll be fine. I don't want to rely on rocket flight too much because I'm running low on rockets and I haven't set up a creeper farm yet. I might duck into creative and do that at some point off screen, just because just navigating the cats to it is the biggest pain, honestly. That looks so cool! Oh look, kelp. What shader? It's called Complementary Reimagined. Oh, hey, Kit, with the 300 bits, you're too kind. You should have. Oh. Okay. Thank you so much, Kit, for the 300 bits. Don't know why that got cut off on the bottom there. That's weird. Is that the one with glowing orbs, or is that different complimentary? I don't know. I don't think the orbs glow. Okay, passion fruit licorice. I gotta find this in the drawer now. No wonder I couldn't find it. It's in a jar. I was looking for a bag. Now, I've not tried this. I like passion fruit and I like licorice, but I don't know how I like them together. I'm like, why does it smell like chocolate? Oh, it's passion fruit chocolate-coated licorice. There's a lot of flavors going on here. You're always welcome, Kit. You're never obtrusive. That's a It's like it's got an M&M candy coating on it on the outside that's passion fruit flavored. Oh, there's the licorice. That is a... Honestly, take the chocolate away, and I think I really like it because the sweetness of the passion fruit and the like tartness, bitterness of the licorice balances out with the chocolate. Too much darn autocorrect. Oh, you're always good, Nanakit. Ow. That licorice core is pretty mild, actually, in terms of licorice flavor. That is a lot of flavors. I don't... I think they need to remove one of them. I think 3 is too many. But thank you for those 300 bits. I thought the flavor might be interesting. I would define it as interesting for sure. It's one of those where I'm like, it's actually really close to being something I'd be like, yeah, I'd buy that. But then it's just like slightly off, and I think it's honestly the chocolate. Also, the licorice flavor could be a bit stronger, but then again, I actually like licorice. So maybe that would be a bad licorice. Young and old, new to the community, been part of the community since day one, all are welcome. All are welcome. I'm not learning, I'm learning. Learning goes alongside help ding. So I remember there was one time in the seminary, our president, our superior general, was at the house, and there was some sort of event or something, and he said all are welcome, and just instantly all of the students started singing all are welcome. And he just looked so confused. I mean, for the record, I'm 33. I ain't that far off from y'all. / older than several of y'all. Taste sincere gathers in. You should listen to our 10 o'clock mass. It will cure you. Didn't realize there were so many Catholics on Twitch. Came here because of Minecraft about 12 years ago. That's fair. I mean, this is kind of a hub for Minecraft. Is it streamed? Yeah, stpaultheapostle.org, and also on our YouTube page. We have a very fancy setup. We have like 8 cameras. The MLP Gloria always sounded weird to me. I found out It sounds similar to a certain cartoon show, and everything made sense. Huh. The only musical choice I don't really like currently at our church is the Our Father. I just think it's too slow of a setting. And now you have Catholic and Minecraft. Very interesting diagram. I make a lot of graphs. Well, I thought there was supposed to be some dark oak out there. Tell you what, Twitch chat, just close your eyes really quickly. Just do me a favor. Okay, you can open them now. Hey, look, I found 4 dark oak saplings. Ah, this is why I love this texture pack. This shader. Stained glass. So when it comes to music, we are spoiled for choice at the church I work at because we have literal Broadway performers in our choir. We have musicians who are studying or have studied at Juilliard, which is in our parish boundaries. We are very spoiled. And I really like something that our music minister does when it comes to utilizing drums, actually. He uses drums in a way that creates a marching beat, especially for the procession in and out, which feels very appropriate and honestly kind of adds some oomph to it. Found St. Paul's and subscribed. All right. Yeah, our Christmas concert's coming up. The Black Forest started being assembled today. Last year we bought 40 trees for our Christmas concert. I think we bought like another 30 this year. No, I like chanting the Our Father. It's just the particular one we use, the particular setting. Oof. But yeah, we'll have some big name stars in our Christmas concert this year as well. We had a bunch of Broadway stars last year as well. One of them is... Oh gosh, I can't remember his name all of a sudden. He plays the male lead in Frozen. Yeah, you can watch me preside at Mass. I don't remember what I last... I didn't preside this last week, and I'm presiding at the upcoming 10 a.m. this coming Sunday for Christ the King. It's an actual song, and I hate it. It's a bunch of weird half steps and such. Can't wait to get out there sometime. Hey, God willing. Don't worry, you'll be here plenty. It's also the local parish's feast day. Hey! Viva Cristo Rey. Advent Fest liturgical season. Strong agree. Can Beer Fox no-scope the purple meep more? Your parish's feast day was last Friday. I'm trying to remember who was last Friday, and I don't remember. Also, we only got one sapling out of that, so that's awkward. We got white. I'm gonna hang on to some of this, just because I may actually want to, use it to decorate with. Albertus Magnus! Hey! I knew that was your confirmation sign. I didn't realize that was also your parish. Our parish feast day is coming up in 2.5 months. So not soon, but, you know. Oh, I can't mix. That's right, you can't mix slab types. That's unfortunate. Make an island. Everyone likes an island. I did it! I got burp! Yeah, we got regular meat. Wait, there's 2 of them. Gonna extend this just a wee bit more. Hey, Melty Gray, thank you so much for the gift sub to Spartan Pope. Spartan Pope, give her a big ol' thank you. It's a collar before the collar. Okay, so funny story about that. When I was a novice, our novice master took us to buy our first ever clerical shirt. I don't know if the current novice master still does that. I haven't really asked him. But I remember buying it and taking it home and putting it on and looking in the mirror. And looking in the mirror for the first time and seeing myself in the collar, I literally jumped back. Like, I jumped out of my bathroom. It was kind of wild. We'll put this bench kind of here. So we have a fairly small table. Actually, you know what? We're going to leave that like that. Because we can put a bigger table kind of here, I think. Boom, purple snipe. Well, there are 2 different purples in there. And so one is weighted at about just under 10%, and the other one is weighted at about a little over 10%. So it's about a 20% chance to get a purple one. So it's still pretty dang good. Use trapdoors for countertops. I prefer using trapdoors actually as arm sides. Because as a countertop, it's a little raised up. Although I might make one out of a different material and make a cutting board. No, that one won't do. Don't have enough birch slabs. Acacia won't do. And birch trapdoors are a screen, so no, that won't work. Invisalign freaks. Look at him. All because I'm using green screen to make him appear. Kind of a low coffee table, but we got see-through meat. And so this is the one that should show up the most because it should be green. It is green, I promise. But you know, green screen to make it show up cleanly. Chroma keys out the Jazzable as well. So yeah, there's about a 30% chance to get that one, I believe. A little bit, maybe a little bit higher. Are you sitting, son? I don't think I could ever say that to anyone. It looks so good in the sunset. What's cooldown time? I think a minute. And then there's a 1% chance of black, which has not shown up yet. Rose has a 2% chance because it can show up on 2 Sundays. Or maybe like a 4%. I did all the math based on like Sundays out of 52. It says out of stock. It should be there in a moment then. Ah, there it goes. Hey, another purple. Not sure what to do with this area yet, but we'll get there. Which purple is that? That one, I believe... So there's two. There's a kind of a darker purple and then a brighter purple. I believe I programmed the darker purple as the more rare one, meaning Advent. What does the transparent represent? Ordinary time and a complication of technology. Okay, so I like the dark oak down here, but I don't want just all dark oak everywhere. So I think the upper area we'll use spruce. Another purple. Maybe that one's programmed as the Lent one because I feel like it's shown up more. But it's not that huge of a difference. It's like 2%. So much purple. This is a lot of purple meep in a single day, not gonna lie. I'm not complaining about that. Just acknowledging the fact. Being reminded of Advent that's coming. No, it's like weeks away, right? It's not like Thanksgiving is next week. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of the Basilica. It's very pretty. Bad Roxy's redeemed a father joke. I hope you like prop comedy. I always have a ruler nearby because, you know, I need help to think straight. Holidays is labor. No, you're supposed to go into labor after the holidays. Advent began for me last week. Stares in Byzantine. Make some of those. Definitely want to make some of these bookcases. I don't want your Invisalign priest. I want Rose. Well, Rose has a 2% chance. Well, I think it's 4% because, again, 2 out of 52 is about 4-ish. The only way to guarantee Rose is to be a tier 3 sub, and then you have access to the emote. I don't want to do that yet because that's going to take those slabs. Those are the slabs I'll use. Unfair! I mostly just put it in there for myself to use. Okay, so we'll have a bedside table. Not feeling that. Maybe a treasure chest would be better. How do you do tier 3? Pay more money. If I had more regular emote slots, I would just put that out as a regular emote. Where it's like under your subscribe. Please don't do it. Get it. It's not worth it for the bit, I promise. But yeah, you can elevate your sub to a tier 2 or a tier 3. And those get you special emotes under those. Watch Rose! Okay. I mean, I do appreciate the support. Don't get me wrong. What am I doing? Brain. A meep for all seasons. Meat mass is my new point hole. Well, this point hole goes burr, so. So yeah, so I'm thinking kind of some countertop stuff going on. It's like a little shelf to put things on. I will mix up the wood choices here, though. So I think this makes a nice simulacrum of a dresser. Now I need to count for how many of each meat Borp has appeared. I'm not Peter. I'm not going to program that. You can put the spruce trap door down here as a cutting board. Now I'm curious if everyone's gonna keep meat massing today. If we'll actually see black for the first time. No, don't want that. Don't want that. And then we'll make some actual bookshelves too. Have you seen black? We have? Oh, I forgot that. For some reason, my brain was like, yeah, I haven't seen that one yet. I have one meat mass left. For now. This is why you keep watching. Nope, can't stack them up in front of the windows because then the windows do that. So we're just gonna have low bookshelves. Bookshelves everywhere. That would be my ideal house. Red! Red has a very low chance. I had a hard time deciding how I wanted to weight red. Because I was thinking basically Good Friday and Palm Sunday and maybe the occasional martyr on a Sunday when it aligns, so like Saints Peter and Paul. Because I did not weight these for like each individual day of the year, just for the Sundays. Difference between rose and pink. Synonyms? There, in terms of the meat, for sure, there's only the one. Pink is red with white added. Rose is purple with white added. Oh, interesting. Did not realize that difference. Now I want a vestment that's purple with white added. That's why the liturgical color is rose. Fair. But have you seen most rose vestments? Fun fact, liturgical color is honestly a more modern invention, not like in the 1960s, but like a lot of church history, liturgical manuals basically only prescribed light or dark. And what it most commonly was is that a parish would have two vestment sets. One that was dark, so dirt and scuffs and things wouldn't show up on it as much because, you know, it'd be your daily wear, especially if you're doing like a lot of funerals or things. And then you'd have a nicer one that would be brighter, like whites and bright colors for special occasions, for celebrations. Put that axe away. Let's go get some sugar cane. And, ooh, we're gonna need leather. we need to make books. Invisible priest. The colors do keep things interesting. That's right, people have more than one kid. That's a fair point. The candy store hurts to look at. I'm way more scared of the baby. Oh, you'll do a great job, Roxy. And the reality is, and this is true of all walks of life and all things we do, we don't always have the answer. It's tough, but we do the best we can. And it turns out that that's often quite a bit. Hello, cows. How are you? If you like cows, I recommend closing your eyes for a bit. Turn off the sound. Anyway. Oh no, it's a moosacre out here. I like cows, they taste good. Not the cows! But they give us the helpful leather with which we need to make books. Last meat mass. I don't know, if you keep watching, you get more points. Oh, I have plenty of points. I've just given up for the day. Oh, okay. I was figuring it was just running out of points. the sacrifice of those cows will not go to waste. It's right on top of me. Oh, silly meep. Oh, these just disappear when you break them. That's, don't love that. Make it a Tetris block. Are we still trying really hard for pink? Let's go get dressed in real people clothes. Ugh. Real people. Okay. It feels more like an actual home. It's your niece's first birthday. Aw, isn't that sweet? Wait, she won't care what you're wearing. You can show up in sweatpants, she'll think it's the same. Okay, I actually want to try and find some dark oak to bring back. The Fool's Quest begins once again. For your sister feels the urge to baptize both her children soon. Yeah. That's always a tough one to see. Prayers indeed. I'll be taking plenty of pictures. Aw. Like a good aunt would. From home today, definitely wearing sweatpants. I mean, when the COVID first happened and everything was in lockdown, also we got another invisible meep. I basically just kept a clerical shirt in my office so that for video calls, and otherwise I was just like jeans or shorts and a t-shirt. Tough to tell color. It was definitely invisible. Yeah, and in order to get it for the green to show up, I'd have to chroma key something else out, which would then limit the options and make it harder. And then I'd have to recolor balance the already existing things of gratuitous educational content and regular meep. We got a baby chicken out of that. But gold decor on your green meep. There is actually. Also, I didn't draw it, so I can't do that. That is a Juniperwood classic right there. Play with the idea of gifting her a rosary. I like that plan. Might be a little too on nose with the sister. That's fair. If you're concerned about that, I'd say talk to the sister about it first. Don't want to accidentally create drama at a fight. She's gone to church with you. She's just not practicing. It hasn't really been on her radar unless something has changed. Yeah. But, she may be like... She may misinterpret it. So that's why I think it would be good to talk about it. Okay, so we found a spruce forest. That's cool. Fox. Fox. The fox has got the zoomies. Oh, he's got like a leaf or something in his mouth. You. No, because if that was Beer Fox, it would have a very brightly colored mohawk. And beer. Maybe it had hops in its mouth and it was on its way to brew its beer. Those foxes do be sneaky. What are they hiding? Wait, Mel, what if you wore your Okami outfit to the birthday party? She knows I'm got some costume. Baptize these children. Well, when the mother of the emperor says it, I guess you gotta do it. I wonder if there's any Japanese depictions of Mary using some of the sort of iconography or symbolism of Amaterasu now. Like, it'd be a fine line between enculturation and syncretization for sure. But I think it's an interesting one to think about. Next cosplay will be Lucha. Sweet. Don't forget, the Vatican has the power of God and anime on its side. Well, I thought there was a dark oak forest around here somewhere when I looked at a spawn map, but not so much. Oh, hey, baby chicken. I've gotten better baby chicken odds out here in the wild than actually back at the base. We had like, what was it, like 3.5 stacks of eggs, and we got 3 chickens. Better baby chicken nuts. I hate it. Now the game's just taunting me. Ow. I hope I'm not lost. I think I know where I am. I think spawn is that way, so the Door of Darkness should be coming up soon. Yeah, because there's the automated there's the candy store and there's the automated what's that growing? Sugar cane. Oh my goodness. A Google search has in fact revealed Japanese Madonnas, but none seem to be old enough to have borrowed Amaterasu iconography. Well, I'm not necessarily saying the game. I'm saying like the historical artistic representations of Amaterasu. Like mythological. Little Lord Jesus is very different in Japanese. Fair enough. Tiny Shogun. Now I want new lyrics of, I forget the name of the song, Little Lord Jesus lay down in his crib or bed or whatever, but all about Little Shogun Jesus. That's an interesting choice, though, to go with a shogun to represent Christ. Which makes sense in many ways, with, like, you know, Christ the King, Christ as ruler, but also, you know, just sort of an interesting choice. The corona around Mary is reminiscent of paintings of Amaterasu emerging from the cave of heaven, but I think that's just happy coincidence. Ah. Well, no! Get... Got a runaway chicken. I do know a way to make more chickens, though. Hey, buddy. You want to come back in? Yeah, there you go. Aw, good boy. Depicted with red sun behind her, like the corona. It's just lucky that matches Western art as well. Maybe Dan Brown's expert in symbology would see something more. Man, symbology is such a dumb made-up word. Okay, so what should we look to for our next project? Oh, hey, Matt Pack. I'm sorry, I didn't see you come in. I heard this was the place to pick up chicks. No, we can get no chicken chicks. So let's talk next project. Symbology, the study of symbol. It's elementary. I know, that's the problem. The thing I hate most about Dan Brown is that I actually enjoy reading some of his works, not because they're good, but because he's actually good. Oh, I'll give him credit. He's good at writing action sequences and things just kind of flowing one to the next. Next project, Ossuary Chapel, might be too hard. Just given the reality of Bones and the minimal options therein for Minecraft. I was thinking a Gilded Age opera house with a with like a lake underneath it, a la the Paris Opera, but the exterior kind of being more based on the Gilded Age design of the New York City Opera House. Bone is supposed to be hard. Fair, I cannot argue that. Cannot argue that one. Oh, good to see you, Mithril. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I feel like I had another idea. I need to reorganize my storage at some point and actually make it usable. Not the most exciting or glamorous project, I know, but one that does better serve future builds and expansion. A market? Okay. Could build a market. Kind of a bunch of wooden stalls clustered together. What else? I feel like I had something else. Give me a moment. Oh, I was also thinking like an Acropolis style temple, like a ruined temple on a hill. I like the idea of the market the most, I think, for the next project, because I feel like we've gone large build, small build, which really kind of happened in the middle, but still, to a fairly medium build in terms of like scope and size. And I think a market would be pretty reasonable. And I think that would look pretty good. Oh, another thing that we could do is I want to do a courtyard for the church, for the basilica. So like paving a big circle with a fountain in the middle. So that could be an option. But I'm thinking, you know, maybe the market could go kind of along here-ish, kind of dipping into this little crater. Because I don't want to build too far over. Because if ideally the circle for like the area would come out this way and back around. Have the market in the courtyard. Whip's optional. My favorite part about that story is that Jesus could not have done it instantaneously. To make, like, it describes that he braided cord to make a whip. So I've seen this image shared elsewhere. I did not come up with this, but I still love it, of Jesus like sitting there on the steps, just furiously braiding cord and just, oh, I'm so mad right now. You know, it's a great image and it's very relatable. We could also build the market kind of over to this side, because it's kind of wide open right now. And it is also multi-leveled itself, and I kind of like the idea of the marketplace not being occupational therapy to work. I kind of like the idea of the marketplace not being level, like kind of having some variance to it and a little bit of like a winding, more organic design to it, sort of less planned, more just, oh, new merchants in town, they set up here kind of thing. And there's some good examples of what a stall could look like, actually, at the village over here, I think. Oh, I also had the idea of like a guild house. But yeah, so there's like this lean-to, and they're using it kind of as like a stable. Like, this is clearly meant to be for a horse or something, because there's like a trough. But, you know, I think you could still have a lean-to-esque design with a countertop. And then, you know, using... Oh, I broke the melon plant. Using like hanging banners this way, kind of in front of stalls, is to give like a sense of like a banner or like a cloth being draped over it. I like this plan. That was a very good suggestion. Thank you, Kit. So now we got to start thinking about our woods. And I think actually a variety of woods would be interesting. Like, I don't want to mix too many woods haphazardly in a single stall because, you know, it just wouldn't look good. But I think there's room to look at, like, how, you know, maybe one stall's wood is darker in tone, but the next stall is the more bright red acacia. Because that's what that trader brought and used. So it has room for emergent storytelling. My boss needed me. I hope you liked the reference and found it funny. I just stopped thinking like, wait, reference? What? My brain stopped braining there for a moment. But I think that's a good I like that idea. I like that idea a lot, and I want to do that idea. But I think that's a good idea to begin next week. I feel like we've made good progress. We've completed the house. There's semblance of decoration. It feels more lived in. And it has a great view. I mean, how can you beat it? So thank you so much for tuning in to Let Us Play. I've been your host, Father Evan. It's been good to be with y'all today. Thank you so much to everyone who's liked, followed, subscribed, cheered, given gifted subs, all that good jazz. Oh, excuse me. Join us again tomorrow for more Super Metroid, hopefully finishing that up. Next Monday, more Chrono Trigger on Monday. Tuesday, more Victory at Hebron. Really enjoying that game, actually. And hopefully something arrives in time for it. And then midweek Minecraft. And then Thursday being Thanksgiving. I may stream, I may not. We'll just see how I'm feeling. And so just keep an eye out for the notification, because it might just be a surprise. But, you know, I hope y'all are having a good time with your family if you're celebrating. So yeah, thank you again to everyone for checking out the YouTube and the Discord, and why don't we see who's live to raid into? Junie is meeping the morps. She is making more of the meat morps. Go give her some meat morp love. Spam the meat morp if you've got it. Otherwise, it's just gonna be standard father raid call. Or just anything involving meat morp. So, hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Take care, and God bless.